Hello teachers, welcome back to my channel. Before you ask, no, I did not wear this to class this morning. It's just really hot and I'm ready to be done with the morning. Okay, really quick 4-week update for Gogokid. There was an ad campaign that went live like yesterday, or I guess it would have been 2 nights ago in China, I think. Uh, it worked. I woke up this morning with 7 new bookings. Most of them are trials. Actually, all of the ones I got last night were trials. So something must have worked. So that's awesome. I guess bookings are hopefully going to be picking up for everybody. I don't know if it was just because it's been a month here for me and now, that's just the natural progression of things. But yeah, so bookings for me have picked up. I've got about 1 minute before my alarm goes off, so you're going to hear that. I want to do a quick good, bad, and not so, I guess, good, not so good, and really not so good. I don't want to say bad. I don't want to be that negative. Good, not so good, really not so good. Things about Gogokid so far. So the good, subsidy pay has been awesome. I did make a lot more last month than I thought I was going to just because of that subsidy pay. Unfortunately, there is no way to have the system track your subsidy pay at the current time. So I have been trying to keep track of it manually. I just take screenshots of my schedule and then I'll cross check to see which ones actually filled and that I actually taught so that I can keep track of my subsidy pay on my own. It is 7 a.m. That's my get my butt upstairs alarm. So that's good. Subsidy pay is awesome. If you have a company that you're not getting any bookings at least you can get paid with Gogokid subsidy pay. Another thing I like about the company is that their characters are diverse. There's diversity in the company among the teachers, and there's also diversity among the characters. The main character, Alex, is a child of color, which I think is awesome, especially since the Chinese ESL market has a history of racism. So it's awesome to have a child of color as the face of the company to the kids. I know that there are some companies that only hire Caucasian teachers. There are, VIP Kid is a super diverse company, but you hear a lot of stories of parents that, say things to their teachers, and the company, I think, is pretty strongly against that. Magic Years, too, has said that if there's ever a case where a parent says something racist about their teachers, that they will ask that teacher or that parent to take their business elsewhere. So I think that's great that the bigger names are being more diverse, and that Gogokid especially is taking that extra step of making their character, like their main character, a child of color. So that is my opinion. Take it or leave it. I just think that's really nice to see. So what is the not so good? Well, the bookings are low. They are. I mean, hopefully after this week with the ad campaign running through a major television show slot, there's a huge Subway ad campaign too. Hopefully that means bookings will pick up. It's not so bad because you do get paid even if you don't book those slots, and if you have that VIP Kid Gogokid relationship and your bookings are okay with VIP Kid and you can fill short notice slots, you can get double pay for an unbooked slot. I plan on doing that tomorrow for one that hasn't booked yet. But 3 of them for Saturday booked overnight, even though there were none yesterday. The other not so good thing is that, you know what? I'm going to put this in the really not so good category. Communication with the company is really bad. They just seem to be really understaffed for the number of teachers that they have and the number of complaints that they have. Personally, I have IT issues that still haven't been resolved. I have a really bad echo from my headphone in the classroom that I haven't been able to fix. They said it's not a big deal. My mentor said she could hear it though, and I could hear it. A student had an echo on his microphone today. Goodbye, birds. Had an echo on his microphone today, which was exactly the same kind of echo that my headset has, but not my internal mic. So I actually use my internal mic for Gogokid. None of my other companies have ever had a problem with my headset. I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to fix it. But yeah, so there are also issues with pay, people who still haven't been paid for June. People who haven't been paid for July, but the fact that people still haven't been paid for June is kind of a big deal. Some of them haven't heard back. Or at least they say they haven't. I don't know because I haven't followed up on their tickets personally. Um, I do know that there was an issue this week with people getting points deducted for not booking classes in a 7-day period. And I know that people have received email responses from the company to their tickets about that. So they are responding, they are just responding slowly. There are a lot of issues, especially with the coding in their website. We had a long delay in having our payment updated and having our credit score updated. To me, I have faith that that would be fixed, but it's annoying to not know where you stand with your credit score, if you've finally gotten that base pay adjustment or not. So I don't want to say that it's not a big deal because it will be fixed. It's just a big deal because we like to keep track of our earnings as independent contractors. We have to be on top of our payments. We do rely on our companies to do that for us, but we need to keep track for our personal records. Some of us are using our online teaching to, save for our Disney fund. And if you are in any Facebook groups with me, you know how I feel about Disney, but I don't like it. But there are some of us who use this as our income. I pay my rent and my bills with the income I make from teaching online. So it's really important to me to be able to keep track of that pay so I know, oh, well, I will I be able to pay rent this month? Or do I need to draw from savings? And that's why I personally keep track on my own. But, with our schedules, it can be really hard, and we really do rely on our companies to do that for us. So I don't know. I don't really have any final thoughts about that. Yeah, I do. I mean, if you have good bookings with another company, it's worth a try. I mean, try Gogokid. If you are patient and you're okay with the frustrating things that come with a new company, come join Gogokid. I have had a lot of fun with the curriculum. I taught my first kindergarten level class today, although the kid was 3, and it was so much fun. And I know VIP Kid is coming out with their preschool program too, and normally I just don't like other people's little kids, but the lesson was a lot of fun. It was a lot of clicking and a lot of the animations were so cute. I had a lot of fun with it. And I'm excited to see what VIP Kid is doing with it too. And I know that VIP Kid's Chinese immersion program, Lingo Bus, is starting a preschool program too. And I'm excited for that as the parent of a preschooler. As a homeschool parent of a preschooler, I'm really excited for that. I am racking up my hutang points so that I don't have to pay for my first 8 lessons. That'd be sweet. Okay. I'm rambling. I am going horseback riding today with my mom. I'm really excited. I am normally not a horseback riding person. I try to minimize the amount of animals that I have in my life that do work for me. But my mom is really excited about it, and I'm just excited to spend some one-on-one time with my mom today because I haven't seen her in a year, and they just came to visit me. So that's exciting. Yeah, that's my personal life. Okay. I'm going to go see how my family is doing. I had a BBC interview moment this morning when my son came crashing into my classroom during my last class because my husband thought that my mom was downstairs watching TV and she wasn't. So my son came all the way down to the basement. And that's why I have the door child-proofed. But I can still hear the, "Mommy, you in there? Teacher Leah." It's Mommy. He calls me Teacher Leah. Okay, I'm rambling now. There's no substance here. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to do another Gogokid update. I'm definitely not going to do a weekly update like I have been doing. If things come up, I will do an update, but not unless something big happens. I might update in another month and see how it goes. Okay, I really should have worn something more professional. Sorry, guys, you had to see my shoulders, but that was my lesson today. Shoulders. But I was wearing a shirt, I promise. Head and shoulders. That was my lesson. This is my head. This is my shoulder. Wait, this is my shoulder, these are my shoulders. But it was just this is my shoulder, which was really confusing. Why didn't we just teach these in that lesson? Anyway, happy weekend.